If you've ever stood in the tackle shop and stared at a wall of chatterbaits and wondered, why does one cost $20 and the other ones cost $10? Today we're solving that mystery, next on 3MGR. All right, today we are covering chatterbaits, and these are three of my favorite chatterbaits. They're all made by Z-Man, from the JackHammer to the EVO and the Project Z. Now, these are the same style bait, but they all have wildly different price tags. So let's talk about what they do good, and is the expensive one worth it? All right, first up, we got the JackHammer. Now, this one is the premium option. This is gonna run you somewhere around $20, which means losing one to a submerged tree starts to feel less like fishing and more like paying a parking ticket. Now, the JackHammer was co-developed by two pro anglers, Brett Hite and Marizo Shimizu, and it is built with premium components, and you're going to pay for it. But most importantly is the blade. It is an ultra thin stainless steel design. It has a low center of gravity head with a 3D eye, and it has a Gamakatsu hook. So clearly it uses premium components, but does that make a difference? In my mind, yes. It just starts vibrating the second it touches the water. The other thing it does is it comes through cover exceptionally well. So if you fish chatterbaits a lot and you want the best example of the bait, open your wallet, buy this one. All right, next up we're going to talk about the Elite EVO. Now this one runs you about $10, which is half the price of the JackHammer. So if you like fishing around wood or rocks or anything that likes to steal lures, this might be your guy. Now, the EVO still has a ton of premium features. It has a direct head-to-blade connection, which helps that blade start vibrating really fast. It comes with a heavy-duty 5/0 hook, and it has a hybrid keeper system that's gonna help your trailer to move a lot more erratically in the water. So if you want most of the high-end performance without having to drop 20 bucks every time you tie one on, the EVO is a really solid choice. All right, next up we got the Project Z. Now this one also sits right around $10, but if you want one that's gonna create a bigger, a louder presence in the water, this is your guy. So this uses Z-Man's stainless hex-shaped blade, which throws off a lot of flash and a lot of vibration. And the head design of this is different than the other two. It allows the trailer and the bait to swing more freely. It really creates a lot of kick during the retrieve. Now the Project Z comes with their Z-Tie umbrella skirt, which is a much larger presence than the other two. But what's underneath that skirt? That's what you want to know, you sicko. Well, it's a long shank VMC hook and two trailer barbs, which do a fine job of keeping the trailer from sliding up and down on that hook. With this, I like to throw a dot of super glue on there. It doesn't move. So the way I see it, the JackHammer, it's your premium option. The Elite EVO, it's gonna give you the best balance of cost and performance. And the Project Z is for when you want a larger, more erratic presentation in the water. Now I'm gonna give you links to all three of these in my beacons to Fish USA. Fish USA actually has the JackHammer on sale right now for $15 and change. And as always, guys, stay sharp, fish smart, and we'll see you in the next one.